Hello guys, welcome to our training. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Ömer Faruk. I'm an engineering and business development director, but not at Inspinia. Until a few months ago, I was working with Mr. Onur, Mr. Okan, and with its Inspinia team. But today we are here. I'm going to present this training as a consultant. We are working still together on many projects because I'm still customer of, partner of Inspinia. So for some projects, technical trainings or some R&D processes, we are still together with Inspinia technology. And today as well, I'm going to present this training. If we are ready, let me share my screen. Today, we will talk about Inspinia solutions, and after that, when we look at product range, after that, we will see Sky platform side, technical background of this system. I'm going to pass these sections. These are Inspinia historical steps found in 2008, basically, as Astrum, and then Inspinia technology was a brand, and last year established in Czech Republic as a joint venture with Elko EP. These are some partnerships during this travel. Inspinia has KNX membership because, basically it's a touch panel manufacturer, and as well there are some side solutions. We will see all details. I'm going to pass these things fastly. Hager is gold partner, we can say, in Turkey basically, and the other brands as well. Ineos, Mitsubishi Heavy, Turkey form group company, and CMS, Makel, ABB, Legrand, and Samsung. These are Inspinia has developed some engineering solutions with these partners, and some of them has partnerships, some of them has there is some R&D solutions, these companies. Yeah, these sections we will continue. Products and solutions. Like we said, Inspinia basically is a touch panel manufacturer. And as you can see, this is the basic product range of Inspinia technology. Most famous devices are 8-inch and 10-inch touch panels. As you can see, this is 4-inch touch panel. There are some keypad solutions and mini server solutions, flash mount and surface mount solutions as well. We will see as 4-inch, for example. There will be a SQ model as flash mount, and for retrofit projects, surface mount one. So we will see all these details. Yeah, this is completely a brand new solution provided by Inspinia Intercom solution. There are 3 devices in this section. Apartment, with keypad intercom solution, apartment model. And the other one is villa type intercom solution as outdoor unit, And the last one is this is IP intercom as well, for security cabins, we can say. Yeah, this is completely brand new. You can purchase and you can obtain these devices directly from Inspinia. Yeah, like we said, when I started first, I said we will see Sky platform side as well. The Sky platform is completely cloud-based platform to be able to design and monitoring for all these Inspinia devices. Also, this platform will provide us mobile application, mobile control remotely, intercom function, and the completely free of charge web-based cloud platform solution. When our partners use this Sky platform, no need to use external static IP or something else or port forwarding. If there is an internet connection in the project on the device, the Sky platform will work, and like we said, completely free of charge. With this platform, we will be able to program these all Inspinia devices remotely if we like, if we need it. After handed over project, for example, if there's a problem in the project, and if there's a permission as well to reach the project after handing over it, the monitoring as well will be possible. For example, the customer called you, and if there is a problem, you can connect the device. Like we said, if there is a permission, you can connect the device, and you can see the monitoring page, and you can diagnose some details, which comes from where and which going where. The other basic and the most important things maybe we can say, this Sky platform will provide many protocols integration together. Not just KNX, not just Modbus, not just ENAS, KNX, Modbus, ENAS, BACnet, and some VRV solutions, like we said, Intercom solutions, Inspinia or other brand Intercom solutions. We will see all these details. This is a screenshot from Sky platform design page. When we look at the Sky platform, we will see this design page. This is completely for engineering, not for end user. End user will just see UIs, user interfaces on the panel. This is background of the system, and completely for professionals, for partners of Inspinia. All users will be able to have unique Sky platform user. After entering this Sky platform design page, everyone can add many pages. There is no limit. There is no any control or UI limits on this system. You will see on the left side, there are search plugin side and this plugin menus. Under these menus, schedule, dialogue, constants, mathematical operations, logics, and media intercom solutions, some UI objects like switch, toggle, curtains, or thermostatic solutions, thermostatic UI. There are hundreds, thousands UI objects here, plugins here. To be able to use this system, you need to know which object will be used for. After that, you will take your objects and you will connect together. As you can see, there are some ties. We will connect from out to input, the main logic, main connection on the Sky platform. When we use, for example, this switch object, we are going to add the ENAS or KNX object, for example. We need to connect our UI out to KNX input. And the KNX out also will provide us feedback from field, and we will connect drag and drop point-to-point connection. The out will be connected to switch input. For all projects, we need to know what we need. After that, like we said, we will obtain from the menu, left menu, objects. and we will drag and drop to working place. These are, by the way, rooms. I'm going to show you, if you can spare time, as live, as real projects. Here we will see devices menu. Under this devices menu, we will be able to add all protocols. For example, if you have a KNX protocol, if you have a KNX project or other protocol. Sorry, I guess someone said. Yes. When we look at the right side of the screenshot, you will see there is a, for example, the KNX TP device here added before. For INAS solutions, there is also INAS IP solution, I mean MQTT solutions. As you can see, there is an IP address here. It comes from MQTT server for INAS system, INAS IP control. And also, like we said, it's possible to add here more than 2 or many protocols. For example, at the same time, you have a let's say there is a lighting control in the system, and also let's say there is a energy management system, and it's Modbus, for example. You can edit as well here. You can edit here as well, and you can match all projects, all these protocols together. For example, you can receive some informations from different side. I mean, like we said, energy management system. There are some consumption information you can receive, and you can show them on the dashboard. Or if there is a, for example, let's say there is a central management system, you can send to the central management system with this common protocol, or you can match them. For example, there is a INAS wireless sensor, and also KNX actuator, and INAS twisted pair, I mean wired relay modules in the same electrical panel. It's possible to control to receive information from INAS sensor to send information to KNX actuator or to wired INAS module. It's possible for these all protocols. According to your needs, the system is very flexible. According to your background, according to your algorithm, you can match them and you can use them all together. Sky Platform advantages. We already said many details. Let's see what are these items. Online configuration and programming devices via cloud. Like we said, this system is completely online and cloud version. So without internet connection, you cannot use mobile application. For mobile application, it's mandatory to have internet connection in the project. Yeah, always up-to-date software with flow-based programming. This is a critical point because there are auto-update option for every Inspinia devices, even for 8-inch, 10-inch, 4-inch mini server or other keypad solutions. You know, Inspinia is a engineering company, so the team, especially a software team, working on many new functions on the system, on devices. After releasing new function, new things for any device, that might be for some specific device or for Sky platform, when you activate the auto update on your device, the device will be automatically updated. No need to send device again to production facility or technical service or something else, you know, because the system every time can be up to date. It depends on the if you want to keep your device up to date, you need to activate auto update option. But in my opinion, for example, when you finalize your project without problem, you need, in my opinion, in my suggestion, is you need to keep close auto update, because some new releases can affect some things, because the system is very flexible. For example, you did something special according to your needs in your project. After receiving a new update, the system might be affected. That's why, if you don't need new things, uh, in my opinion, my suggestion is to keep auto update close. Yeah, live monitoring of products and the connected devices via cloud. Like we said, is if there is an internet connection and if you have permission to reach project, you can see a monitoring page on the device lively. Uh, all details, even calling, for example, from Intercom for in-house actions. For example, when someone pressed the button, you will be able to see this action on monitoring page. It's also a very nice feature. Multiple device configuration and programming. The Sky platform, like we said, is like a core of the system. For example, you have VRV solutions, you have many protocols, you can match them, and you can use multiple devices. There is no device limit on the Sky platform. The device limits might be, I mean, for example, for KNX system, for in-house system, there is a power supply, and the system capacity is depends on the power supply limits, for KNX, for in-house system, for other many protocols. So there is no any limit as a device connection, but there will be some limits as license. We will see in Inspinia devices, there will be some BMS points as default. For example, I mean BMS points, for KNX system, for Modbus system, we can call as BMS. For every group address will be one BMS point. 8-inch and 10-inch devices will come to you with 500 default BMS points. That number will be for mini server 300, and for other keypad and 4-inch devices 200. For example, you needed more than these limits, you can purchase new BMS package from sales rep. It's completely software solution. You will not receive any physical package or things, items. You will just buy it from portal after approving from sales department. You will be able to see these license in your wallet in the Sky platform. And also, there is another BMS approach. I mean, a license approach. It's VRV solution. VRV solution is very important, very good service provided by Inspinia. There will be many brands we will see. For VRV solutions, we will talk about license. I mean, VRV license, HVAC license. There are two types of HVAC license: unit license and the channel license. You can talk about these details with a sales rep. I will just tell you basically. Um, by the way, BMS points will be available for every Inspinia devices when you obtain it first. But for HVAC license, Inspinia devices will not have, as a default, HVAC license. When you need it, you need to purchase unit license per unit, per indoor unit, or you can obtain a channel license. And with one channel license, for example, except Mitsubishi Electric limit is 50. When you buy a channel license as for HVAC units, for Mitsubishi Electric, you can control with one channel up to 50 indoor units. For other brands, Daikin, Samsung, or other, we will see many brands. For other brands, the limit is 64. By the way, this is not our limit. It's completely depends on the protocol, and our solutions completely outdoor unit. So we are connecting to data collection from devices with filtering and importance criteria. Like we said, we already mentioned a few times, data collection with different protocols, analyzes and collected data, details reports, a monitoring page, and important export configuration. Yes, it's very easy. For example, you have programmed one touch panel, for example, 8-inch touch panel. You can easily export backup, and you can use it on many other Inspinia devices. For example, there are 3 devices in one villa project, 3 touch panels. You will just work on one, and others can use these backup easily, or you can create group, device group. You will just work on one project. When you publish it, all devices will receive it automatically. Yeah, SkyThings is a framework. These all things under these SkyThings. Framework features multiple protocol, logic functions. These are come from Sky platform. Logic, mathematical operations, data logging, protocol gateways. These are supported protocols, by the way. You can see KNX, Modbus, BACnet, INAS, Zigbee as wireless solution, and IoT, IFTT solutions released as well. MQTT, SCS, PTGNO, and VRV systems. These are supported VRV HVAC, brands. Hitachi, Toshiba, Arçelik, LG, Mitsubishi Electric, Sanyo, Hisense, Panasonic. These are supported protocols. Of course, we cannot say we support every device model under these brands. There is a compatibility approach for these VRV solutions. First of all, for example, you have a HVAC project. That might be VRV mostly, because our solution, Inspinia solution, is VRV solution, not split. Some split models might be supported, but basically the system might be VRV, VRF. For example, you have a Samsung project, and you need to get auto unit model information from the project if there is already exists, if the outdoor unit and indoor units, if the HVAC solution exists in the project, you need to get outdoor unit model number. After that, you will talk to Inspinia team. Also, there is a VRV compatibility list tool, search tool. Which screen? Which screen do you see now? Let me check out the, yes, you see new screen already. Yeah, I'm gonna show you Inspinia web page. Yeah, when you look at the solutions and VRV solutions, you will be able to see a search tool here. Where was it? I couldn't find it. Let me see. It was here. Researchers. Yes, VRV checker tool. Yeah, here, for example, let me try some models, AM from Samsung, I remember. Yeah, when you write here some characters from outdoor unit, you will see, by the way, that might be indoor unit as well, but the most critical model number is outdoor unit. First of all, we will check outdoor unit. Yeah, let's say, for example, if I can remember, yeah, Panasonic and the HP, yeah, all are indoor units. If it's available, you will see and the result here. That means it's compatible. But if it's critical project, in my opinion, you need to discuss this point with sales rep. Yeah. Sorry, I don't understand which page do you see now? I'm every time confusing. Yeah, I guess we are still on the presentation. Yeah. Yes. Intercom solutions, completely brand new solutions. Inspinia, Inspinia has released its own intercom devices, outdoor units as villa and apartment solution, and as well security panel. And also these other brands is compatible with Inspinia touch panels. Peer-to-peer, this is direct IP communication between Inspinia touch panels without, image, just audio, because there is no camera on the screen. For example, let's say we have a two floors villa from ground floor to first floor. You can communicate between Inspinia touch panels as peer-to-peer. And also, Aquox, we support BTGino, Intercom, Snake. These are all Chinese brands, Aquox, Snake, and Pharmax, Spain brand, I guess it was. Yeah, Healing, Famil, GVS, and VoIP. By the way, yeah, that's the critical point. The Inspinia Intercom is not a SIP. I mean, it's completely VoIP, voice over IP, peer-to-peer. We can say direct IP. So without using any server, the intercom communication will be provided directly from outdoor unit to Inspinia touch panel directly without using any server. There will not be SIP server. So the Inspinia system does not support SIP. Yeah. Yeah, this is a connectivity approach. This is the one of the most important things of this system because here hardware side and the very critical point. First of all, we need to understand what we need to use this system parts. For example, we talk about many protocols, KNX, INAS bus, and the SCS protocol, some wireless ZigBee protocol, RS485 as Modbus RTU, and the VRV, the Modbus TCP, for example. What we need to use these all protocols. If we are talking about IP solution, all devices has internally, no need external any items to use with this device. But if we are talking about twisted pair, I mean cable bus communication, you need to have as well add-on. For example, for KNX TP, you need to have KNX add-on. For INAS bus, you need to have INAS add-on. For Modbus RS485, it's cable communication. I mean bus cable communication. You need to have RS485 add-on. So there are two ports for big size of panels, 8-inch and 10-inch touch panels, have two ports backside of the panel. For example, we can use one of them for any add-on. For example, let's say we have an INAS relay modules and also VRV in the same system. So the one of these port might be for VRV, let's say Samsung, for example, it's just example, or Mitsubishi Electric. We can put Mitsubishi Electric add-on to port 1, and the other port might be used for INAS bus, for example. And also at the same time, for example, let's say there are some Modbus TCP devices in the same network. It still exists because, like we said, IP protocols exist in the device internally. No need to use external add-on or something else, because there is a one Ethernet port on the device. So in the same network, common network, you can use other IP protocols as well at the same time, simultaneously. All devices might be powered with external 24 voltage DC, external power supply, or PoE, except mini server passive PoE, but other devices, 8-inch, 10-inch devices, and 4SQ, these are also has PoE, active PoE. No need to use both power options. If you have PoE function in your network switch, we don't suggest to use at the same time external power supply. You need to choose one of them. If you have already 24 voltage external power supply, we don't suggest to use a PoE function in your network switch. There will be 5 digital inputs and 2 digital outputs backside of these green connectors. And these connectors, black and blue connectors, for port connection, there is a cover. So directly when you look at the device, you will not see these add-ons. There is a screw here. You need to unscrew it and put your add-on and put on the cover again. After putting on your cover, you will just connect these add-ons directly from these ports, black port and the blue ports. For details, you can see a data sheet. You can check out all data sheets, all documents shared on the web page, inspinia.eu. When you look at there, you will be able to see these all details. Which which one is, for example, plus polarity, minus polarity, you will be able to see all details in datasheet. Yeah, let's continue. Mobile app solution. For Android and iOS devices, there are mobile apps. When you look at the store, Android store and the iOS store, you can find Inspinia app. You can download it after programming Inspinia touch panel on the Sky platform. If you didn't, why am I saying especially Sky platform? Because local programming as well possible for all Inspinia devices. For example, there is no internet connection, or there will not be any internet after finish your project, for example. Is it not possible to program the device? Yeah, of course it's possible. If there is no connection, internet connection, or if you don't need internet connection, you can connect any Inspinia devices from a common network directly with network cable, and you can program it. You will see mostly similar interface of Sky platform. Yeah, you will see the same Sky platform interface, just you will not be able to use some functions because some functions comes with cloud. For example, image options, audio options. You can use many different image. You can see icon, I mean, air condition icon. This is, for example, let's say spot icon and heater icon. If you don't use Sky platform, I mean cloud platform side, you will not be able to find these icons. Also, mobile application will not be possible if you program your device locally. You will not be able to use mobile application. It's mandatory internet connection, of course, and the Sky platform programming as well, mandatory to be able to use mobile application. Free cloud service, mobile on call. For example, you are not at home and someone came to your door and pressed the button. Inspinia outdoor unit, there is an Inspinia outdoor unit intercom, for example. Press the button. If you are not at home, you will be able to receive calling directly to your mobile app, and you will be able to talk with the guy face to face. I mean, you will be able to see image, and you will be able to, if it's available, you will be able to unlock the door as well. It's possible. From anywhere, you can manage, you can see, you can control all system. Even for camera visualization, like we said, Intercom and other smart home solutions. I didn't mention any specific controls. I assume these participants already experience about these details when we are talking about smart home. I mean, a smart living space controls that might be, you know, lighting and heating, cooling system, curtain, shutter blind system as well, camera visualization, thermostatic functions. Of course, there is thermostatic functionality for all Inspinia devices, and there is no limit for that. We developed a thermostatic function for Inspinia devices. For example, you have, let's say 5 rooms. There are 5 rooms in one project, and there is one screen. If you are able to receive from every room temperature, I mean ambient temperature. You can send them all to touch panel, one touch panel. By the way, it's just example 5. There is no limit for that. That might be 50. Yeah, it's possible. Just the ambient temperature might um, have I mean, you need to get ambient temperature from the local, I mean, from the room, every room. That might be analog sensor, for example. With these protocols, with these supported protocols, if there is a, let's say, if there is a analog input devices in your system, in your network, you can receive all ambient temperature from every room, and the touch panel can manage all thermostatic functions, even floor heating. That might be for fan coil controls, up to 4 fan levels, and the heating cooling options, and also just fan control, just heating, just cooling, or heating and cooling, and auto mode. These are all possible. Internally, it's possible to manage all thermostatic functions with fan or without fan coil, heater, or floor heating, example. Yeah, keypads. Standard 9 touch points. There are many options. One touch, two, I mean 1 point, 2 points, 4 points, and up to 9 points. You can choose one of them according to your needs, your project needs. Yeah, it's just a touch control. When you press, it will be able to use control your system. These icons completely customizable. You can choose your icons, and you can want specific icons for these keypads. Yeah, as you can see, for example, this is D&D Moore solution for hotel systems. Do not disturb, make up room, and some power button. It's just example. Yeah, keypad specs. This is 4-inch device, and the operating system is Linux. Yeah, the screen as hardware, OLED LCD. There is one output, one input. By the way, this output is not standard output, not relay. This is, I guess it was. You can check out it from data sheet. It's it was 5 voltage DC. I mean, power output. When you switch on it, the output will receive your 3.5 or 5 volt direct current. Yeah, there are many frame options: black, silver, gold, copper, and these are as well pink and red, new, completely new options for frames. Yeah, standard German and 2M Italian box suitable for these touch glasses and for other 4-inch SQ devices. Yeah, all Inspinia devices has internally temperature and humidity sensor, except mini server. You know, mini server, there is no any screen to control anything. It's just a server. But for these keypad for SQ and 8-inch and 10-inch devices has internal one temperature and humidity sensor. Yeah, Ethernet and the PoE option, like we said, PoE or external 24 voltage power supply will be needed to power up this device. Yeah, one add-on port, you know, these add-on is very critical to control bus solution, bus system, there is just one add-on. You can use this add-on to control any bus add-on solution. That might be also VRV. Yeah, you can ask me how to control VRV without seeing any things on the touch. Yeah, background of the system, it's possible to program other functions. So that doesn't mean you will just be able to maximum use 9 points control. Background of the system, I mean on the Sky platform, for example, you have added here VRV add-on. You can install VRV indoor units, and you can send information to some other touch panels, for example. It might be possible. Yeah. Customizable artworks, and this motion sensor completely optional. Like we said, there are temperature and humidity sensors. There are many touch point options with RGB LEDs as status. Touch panels and the room controllers. Yeah, these are most famous touch panels for Inspinia system: 4-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch. 4-inch device operating system, like we said, Linux, but 8-inch and 10-inch Android. The operating system is Android for 8-inch and 10-inch, and the 7.1, the Android version of these devices. Yeah, all these devices will provide cloud, mobile app, and VoIP intercom. By the way, this VoIP intercom is not for SQ, for RT model, for retrofit, because for SQ devices capacity is not sufficient to be able to manage intercom. I mean, there is no any microphone or a speaker on 4SQ. I mean, flash mount one for SQ or touch glass. Yeah, it will not be logical for touch glass keypad. Even for SQ, there is no intercom. This VoIP intercom is for RT model, because the 4RT for retrofit, 4-inch retrofit model has microphone and speaker. For other 8-inch and 10-inch devices, of course, they have speaker and a microphone. It's possible to use VoIP intercom solutions. Configurable UIs and dashboard widgets. For dashboards, as you can see, there might be some status. This is not dashboard page currently, but you can add weather conditions, and you can keep some summarize of, for example, there are window contacts, there are door contacts. You can keep these information statuses on dashboard. It's possible. Yeah, these are sub controls for smart living spaces. It depends on completely to the protocol. For example, if we are talking about Modbus TCP, it doesn't matter which control is. If it's Modbus TCP, it's just example. For example, if we are talking about Modbus TCP control, that might be electrical car consumption details, for example. Sorry. It's possible to receive over this protocol. The critical point is, if we support protocol, KNX TP/IP, INAS, TP/IP, INAS bus or MQTT, Modbus TCP or Modbus RTO. The protocol is okay. The control is okay for us. That might be light, shutter, air conditioning, multimedia as well. We have some TCP and other UDP solutions, for example, over directly network. Yeah, it's possible as well for multimedia control. Yeah, camera and other many different controls. Yeah, flexible programming. In my opinion, you already understood all these details. There are many protocols. There are many plugins. You will just need to understand. You will just need to clarify what you need for your project and what is the protocol of the project. You will just clarify these points. After that, you will select your touch panel. If you need bigger size, you can choose 8-inch device and 10-inch device as well. After that, you need to understand if you need TCP control or some bus control. If it's bus control, for example, you need to get add-on, Inspinia add-on. After that, you need to know what will be your system's capacity, I mean as BMS. If the capacity is not sufficient for your system, you need to increase your BMS license limit. If there is a HVAC solution, you need to know which brand and which model. You need to check compatibility from checker tool. After that, you will need to purchase, you will need to obtain HVAC license, unit or channel. Yes, these are fundamentals of the Inspinia system. For details, you can directly contact with Okan or Bertan or Mr. Onur with sales rep. Yeah, suitable for smart home, smart living space, smart hospitality. Metal frame options, you can see the color options here called black, silver, pink. These are completely new, copper, red as well. Yeah, this is also a critical point, suitable for retrofit application. There are backpacks to mount surface, for example, you don't need, or you cannot cable, you cannot mount it flush mount, I mean, with cable channel. That might be the cables will come from surface of the wall, and you can put backpacks for surface mount. It's possible as well on wall. Yeah, connectivity options via add-on modules. Like we said, this is completely for VRV and the other bus solutions. These are basic hardware functions. There are two extension ports for 8-inch and 10-inch. These are touch panel specs, 8-inch and 10-inch. There are two add-on ports and two pieces, 2-watt speakers. Yeah, Android operating system 7.1 and the PoE option over Ethernet. 2.4 gigahertz antenna. This is for a wireless solution, Zigbee or in the next feature, there will be some Wi-Fi solution for air conditioner interface. So there is antenna also for some solutions. Microphone for intercom. Yeah, internal temperature and humidity sensor. 5-point multi-touch spec and RAM and other hardware details. Yeah, Inspinia 4 SQ touch panel. It's completely flush mount. Like we said, there is no any microphone or speaker on this device. There is only just one add-on port. Other details. By the way, as you can see, there are 3 points here. That doesn't mean you can add just 3 page there is no, I mean, we know there is no limit here to add a page limit. You can add a limitless page, you can add a limitless control. It depends on BMS capacity completely. Yeah, there are 6 controls for one screen. So when you slide right or left, you will be able to see other page, and the scenario page, other concierge page and dashboard, and the settings page. Also for each device has mobile application function like other Inspinia devices. But what was the critical point? There will be internet connection, and the program must be programmed over Sky platform. Yeah, on-wall touch panel. Yeah, I call this device with old name, I guess. It was retrofit. I mean RT. That might be a new name of for WM. Yeah, this is completely for on-wall system. There is no any add-on port. It's completely. By the way, there is no as well Ethernet port. It's Wi-Fi device. So that means you will be able to use Wi-Fi solutions with this device. What are those? KNX IP, INAS IP, MQTT, Modbus TCP, yes, or other some Wi-Fi controls for like air conditioner system. Yeah, you see there is a RS-485 communication spec here. This is not a standard RS-485. It's just for Mitsubishi Heavy indoor units. Mitsubishi Heavy indoor units have RS-485 protocol because Inspinia has a project developed just specific for Mitsubishi Heavy. So Mitsubishi, I mean Form Group, Turkey, Mitsubishi Heavy Turkey is using this device as wired controller, not just not as touch panel, not for smart systems. It's completely for air conditioner company, and they use this for WM model as 4-inch wall controller. I mean wired controller. It's completely for Mitsubishi Heavy. So I mean this is not a standard RS-485, not a standard Modbus RS-485. It's just for Mitsubishi Heavy. That's a critical point. There are RGB LEDs, the backside of the device. Like we said, there is no any add-on port, there is no any Ethernet port. So the device, basic function of the device, Wi-Fi and RS-485 for Mitsubishi Heavy. And also the device has temperature and humidity sensor, microphone for audio communication with intercom, just audio, not video. Microphone and the haptic feedback. There is a haptic motor, vibration motor inside the device. When you activate it, when you press some controls, you will be able to feel the vibration. Yeah, there are 2 speakers as well. The operating system, like we said, for 4-inch for all 4-inch devices, Linux. Yeah, retrofit application example with this WM. So let's say there VRV, there is a VRV indoor unit and some wireless switch actuators, wireless sensors, and RF bulbs Yeah, this is completely example. No need physical wire for every control. It's just example. The device will just need a Wi-Fi network, and also other controls will be in the common network, in the same network, and for WM device will be able to control from our common network. Yeah, residence solution. It's just example. There is one 8-inch or 10-inch devices. Over IP, there might be some multimedia control, for example, from digital input and outputs. There might be door and window sensors. This is air conditioner interface, Inspinia solution. This is too. Air conditioner interface with new version. This device will be Wi-Fi. Maybe it's already released. I don't know the last stage of the process. And over IP, VoIP intercom solution possible. Yeah, this is just example, like we said, KNX, that might be other protocol. It might be IP network protocol and or bus solutions. Let's say KNX TP, KNX twisted pair communication. For this type of communication, like we said, you will need additional add-on. We call it add-on, KNX add-on, and you will put it to port 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. The KNX cable, bus cable will come to panel port, and after programming, the panel will control the system. This is a home automation example. Mostly we see there is one switch in the system, and the touch panel for each devices comes to main switch. By the way, let's think about this scenario. For example, we have a VRV system, as you can see, right side of the page. You can see there is a VRV outdoor unit, and the VRV system goes to one touch panel. How will they communicate with this VRV other touch panels? Yeah, the answer is over common network, because the other controllers, 4-inch devices, let's say it's used for thermostatic controls. Every room has one 4-inch device. They are all in the same switch, but just one 10-inch device, for this example, just one 10-inch device is controlling directly to outdoor unit. So for this scenario, outdoor unit will be controlled by 10-inch device, and other 4-inch devices, and four other 4-inch devices will communicate with the Siri is talking by itself. Sorry. Other 4-inch devices will be communicate over this switch, over this touch panel. In the same network, 4-inch device will go to touch panel, and the touch panel will go to VRV outdoor unit. And for this scenario, when we, for example, there are many touch panels inside this project. The end user does not want any physical, bigger size touch panel, for example, for this project. For this option, we can put here a mini server. So no need to use every time a bigger size touch panel. We can put here one mini server. Or let's remove this mini server or touch panel from this scenario. This outdoor unit directly might go to one of them, these 4-inch devices. So for this scenario, this 4-inch device will have VRV add-on, because there was a additional extension port backside of this 4-inch flush mount one for SQ. When we put VRV add-on to this one of these 4 SQ, so this SQ model, this 4-inch model, will control outdoor unit directly. They were all in the common switch, common network. So other 4-inch devices can communicate over common switch with this 4-inch VRV controller. So you can choose one of them. It completely depends on your solution, depends on your offer. Yeah, hospitality solution. Yeah, let's say there is additional some smart lock system or some smart TV IP control systems with digital input outputs, occupancy and window sensor. It's possible. The sensor might be as well a conventional sensor. No need to use every time smart sensor. Let's say there is a relay. I mean, there is an output on the conventional sensor. When it sees any action in the field, the relay will be opened or switch on, switch off. So we can use this information with 4-inch devices input, and we can receive this information and use it anywhere. Yeah, servers and the interfaces. Mini server. Mini server is just a panel server. So I mean DIN rail mounted. So there is just one OLED screen, one each, to be able to see some network information and some other connection details. I mean serial number of the device. And there are 2 ports under this cover, like bigger size, like big size panels, 8-inch and touch panel, 10-inch touch panels. There are 2 ports under this cover, and these are port connectors. And this is passive PoE, not active PoE. And this is power connection. Like we said, if there is a PoE, don't need to use external power supply. The power supply is a 24 voltage DC for every Inspinia devices, 24 voltage DC. Yeah, it might be used for any scenario. For example, like we said, there was a sample project previously we saw when we remove touch panel. Let's say we put the mini server will control our VRV units, and the other 4-inch devices, that might be other Inspinia 10-inch or 8-inch devices in the same network, will be it's possible to communicate with this mini server. The mini server will control system, I mean VRV system. It's just example that might be other different systems. For example, let's think about one scenario, there are relay modules. There are many smart controls in one project, lighting, curtains, and other HVACs, floor heatings. The end user just want to use mobile application. Just want to use mobile application. There is no any screen, even 4-inch, even 8-inch, and 10-inch. We will just give this mini server, and the mini server will provide us mobile application. And the end user told us, I don't want to see any screen on my wall. I will just control all system remotely, and I will just control all system with my phone. I don't want to see anything on any wall. So for this scenario, it's very suitable. So it's very easy and good for that type of solution. Yeah, like we said, it completely depends on your needs. Cloud mobile application. By the way, all Inspinia devices have a web interface. What do I mean? For example, for let's say that there is an big size apartment resident project. There is a security cabin, and there is one, or let's say this is office project. There are many offices, and there is just one main touch panel, and but it's far from security. But the security wants to control system over web from common network. Someone can reach these devices and able to control these all functions. And also there might be different users. So let's say the security superior will be able to see all systems, and the security one will just see 3 pages, 3 sections of the buildings, and the second security will see just other sections. So it's possible. You can add many different controls, different permissions for web users as well. Yeah, like we said, there are 2 add-on ports. Yeah, suitable for machine to machine. We already mentioned many example scenarios that might be just mini server to give mobile application control for a system remotely without any physical device on wall, or that might be, for example, center of VRV system, or for any system center. Let's say, for example, we will select this device as a Modbus master, and there will be many Modbus slave devices in the common network. So the Modbus master, I mean this mini server, will ask information from environment. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, allow GSM connections. I'm not sure that was an old spec, if it's still available. Yeah, maybe guys can inform me about that, because it was not activated. Maybe it's programmed for next production. I'm not sure for that GSM connection. Yeah, support various protocol, wired and wireless, up to 1000 points. Like we said, there are 2 ports. We can put here, let's say, Zigbee wireless add-on, or other wired, let's say, INELS Plus solution, one of them, or VRV, for example. AirCon interface. VRV add-on solution is completely outdoor installation. is completely outdoor unit solution. It's very critical point. So for add-ons, if we are talking about add-on for HVAC for VRV system, we connect to outdoor unit directly. So we are using central management port. But for AirCon, this is for indoor units, and the one indoor unit needs one AirCon interface. Of course, for this solution, compatibility is very critical. So you need to check compatibility with representatives or from checker tool for this AirCon interface. This is a new version of AirCon interface. The old version was supporting Bluetooth and other KNX protocol internally, but for new version, it's completely will be wireless, and there will be one add-on port under this cover. There will be one add-on port. So that means when you put KNX add-on here, the air conditioner interface will be controlled over KNX system. If it's Modbus add-on, it will be controlled over Modbus system air conditioner interface. So it's air conditioner interface for indoor unit, and the protocol depends on your add-on. Yeah. And also this communication with touch panels, for example, it might be wireless. So let's think about this scenario. There is one modem, I mean wireless, in the network. By the way, touch panels does not support wireless. You need to connect for each or other size touch panels with cable to the network. Let's say touch panels connected to the network with network cable, and the air conditioner interface connected to the network wireless with over modem. After that, they can communicate each other. It's possible. Yeah, for this section, it's last slide of this section.